What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and yesterday during the Super Bowl, Deadpool came out with a new trailer for his new movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, and a lot of stuff has been happening since then. Obviously, I made another video yesterday about superhero fatigue. If you like my content, please go and check that out. By the way, if you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and thank you for your support. So, when the Deadpool trailer dropped, a lot of people was talking about, oh my god, how they're so hyped for it, and how happy they were for a new installment of the Deadpool franchise. It's gonna be in the MCU, it's gonna be having Wolverine. But with that is a lot of people that came out with opposite opinions, which I'm not against you if you're not you don't want to see Deadpool. I personally don't care at all. But it brings up this tired old discourse that is happening all over the internet, which is She-Hulk versus Deadpool. And the fact that a lot of people hated the She-Hulk TV show. I wouldn't say I hate it, I just didn't like it. The She-Hulk fans bring up the point where, oh, if you replace She-Hulk with Deadpool and do the exact same thing, everyone would love it. And so when this Deadpool trailer came out, people was talking about the one clip about him talking about being pegged. And a lot of people was like, if She-Hulk made this joke, then people would just rag on her for saying this joke. But when Ryan Reynolds or Deadpool does it, it's so amazing. It's just not fair. And so I wanted to bring up some tweets that were talking about this and my thoughts on them.
I guarantee you if Deadpool was doing the things that She-Hulk did, you would be praising it. Like there's such a apparent bias within this fandom, and it's disgusting.
The most annoying part of She-Hulk was that yes, it did have issues, but if you replace She-Hulk with Deadpool, nerds would be riding Ryan Reynolds' dick like it was a competition.
The difference between Deadpool and She-Hulk is that one is funny while the other tries to be funny, but fails horrifically, even going as far as telling a man who admitted of trying to kill himself that she has better control of her anger than he does.
Only on Twitter would you have tons of weirdos taking the fact that people are excited about Deadpool and Wolverine and instead turning it into an accusation that people hate women because some didn't like She-Hulk. Now insert classic pancakes and waffles meme.
And you know what's so frustrating about all this is because the issues with She-Hulk will never get addressed if we always cover it with it's misogynistic, it's you hate women and stuff like that. No, the show was bad, okay? Let it go. It's okay for the show to be bad if we can just acknowledge that it's bad, okay? It's kind of like Tubi movies are always garbage, right? And if you just put them under, oh, you just hate it because it stars X, Y, and Z. No, we hate it because the movie is bad, okay? The flaws of the She-Hulk show stems more than just the character that is the main character, all right? It's the way they handle other characters, how plot points are brung up and then never addressed and stuff like that. And the ending is just garbage, okay? Yes, Jen sits there and brings up all the issues with the MCU with Kevin, quote unquote, but it still doesn't change the fact that most of the story that was being building up to the ending does not work. It just doesn't work, okay? All the characters that aren't women are treated like complete idiots or complete assholes, right? And the characters that are women are obsessed with each other. And it's like, bro, these are not real people. These are just caricatures that you've written down. It doesn't make any sense. And it all leads back to the main issue with the entire show, okay? Jen is just unlikable. All right, she's a complete ass, and like the story makes us want to feel sorry for her, but we don't. Okay, it's like you can't be a dickhead and then at the end be like, oh my god, like why don't people want me? Why can't people date me? People only want me for XYZ. It's because, yo, if we're being honest here, Jen herself is unbearable, okay? And the thing is, majority of the story throughout the show is like, we know what the audience want, let's not give it to them, okay? Even though when I went to the show, I wanted the show to be about her handling being a superhero and also being a lawyer, kind of like Daredevil, not as serious, of course. I want it to be super lighthearted, super fun. And I've read She-Hulk before, I know what she is as a character. And the thing that killed me was when you have a Hulk and he's trying to explain the things that, oh, I went through all this, I know what you're going through, let me help you with this. And Jen just basically shits on him the entire time, talking about, you don't know what I've been going through. Even though his backstory of the reason why he even has a Hulk is because of split personalities and watching his father beat his mother until she fucking dies. But no, let me hear you talk about being a woman is so hard to this traumatic man and downplay him the entire fucking time. I'm sorry. And do y'all wonder why? Oh my god, why don't people like her? Like, duh. Like, what are we doing here? The best way to describe people's disdain for She-Hulk and people's love for Deadpool is like this. When you have a friend that you genuinely like to be around, whatever he says or does, you're able to laugh and enjoy more than if it's someone you don't like. Let's say, picture someone that you actually cannot stand to be around. Someone you absolutely loathe with the burning passion. They crack a joke, your reaction is this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, think of your buddy, your homeboy, your ride or die. They crack a joke, your reaction is most likely going to be this. Now, it can be the same joke, but the reaction is totally different because you're interested in the person and in the character, and that is something She-Hulk does not have. Now, when you come out and say, oh my god, people are just being misogynistic and hate women, bro, there's so many female characters in the MCU that people love and enjoy. People have been begging for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be canon to the MCU since it started because they love Quake, they love all the characters in the show. When Ms. Marvel dropped, no one complained, which was a Disney Plus show. You know what we complained about? You know what everyone complained about? How garbage the villains were. Okay, how the story felt rushed like every other Disney Plus show. When the Marvels came out, people was like, oh, I love Monica and Captain Marvel's story, but Miss Marvel carried it. It's not about being sexist or misogynist. People just love that. People love having that in that back pocket when someone has an opinion they don't agree with. She-Hulk was trash. Let it go. I'm sorry. Okay, no one gave a damn about any of those shows, but all of a sudden when She-Hulk gets a bad rap, people say, oh my god, y'all just hate women. Like, y'all just really just come out and say y'all hate women. It's like, bro, like, what are we talking about here? When people have actual complaints, people sit here and whine and complain that it's just because you hate them because they're blank. No, we hate these flaws in the character. I'm not even saying me to put me in it. I'm just saying I have issues with characters. And I even dropped a whole video on how to fix the character of Captain Marvel. You know what I mean? So obviously I care about these characters being better. I want all characters to be treated well. But we can't do that if everyone's just hiding behind, oh my god, like y'all just, I can't see past the misogyny. Like, shut up. When people who defend this show actually talks to someone who knows what they're talking about and says, oh, I have issues with She-Hulk, blah 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 blah, or they're talking to another woman that hates the show because of blah, the same reason I just said. They'd be like, characters can be flawed. Get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. Y'all have every way. Y'all be sidestepping like crazy, bro. Y'all be dancing around the point like Usher on the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, the character isn't good, and that's okay. But making this whole point of y'all love Deadpool because he's a man, and y'all hate She-Hulk because she's a woman is stupid. All right, it's like everyone's just mad at everyone for enjoying stuff. Oh my god, you loved Daredevil? Why you ain't like Jessica Jones like that? Like, bro, what are we doing here? It's like the pancakes waffle thing that tweet that everyone brings up. It's like you could say you love pancakes, and someone will show up and say, "Oh my god, you must hate waffles." Then, like, no, I just like pancakes. But those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what y'all think. Are the She-Hulk fans right? Are the Deadpool fans right? I'll be in the comments. Let me know down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'm out of here. Peace.